So what's up?
It didn't work out with Rachel, which is crazy. I was literally willing to give her everything and commit to her, and she still didn't think it was right.
Okay, you know, that just makes me mad. I had to come out and say it. Like, people have something so good, like perfectly good in front of them, and then they just set it aside.
The point is, I was ready to find a person, you know, my person, and I thought she was the right fit. I mean, we talked about everything, and it still didn't work out.
Why don't you try talking to Emily? I mean, I know y'all didn't have much of a connection, but maybe this time it'll be different.
I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, I am super tired of being lonely. Like, all these women, like, I give them everything and I'm willing to commit to them, but they still think it's not enough. You know, and every time I come home, there's no one to talk to, no one to share my day with. I just don't want to be lonely anymore.
If we're looking for someone just because we feel lonely, they'll sense that. If we're looking for someone just because all of our friends are in relationships, they'll feel that. If we're looking for someone just because we're desperate, they'll hear that. You'll find love when you're ready, not when you're lonely. You can't find someone before you find yourself. You'll never find the right person before becoming the right person. And instead of trying to be with someone that makes you happy, we need to be someone who makes us happy. If you choose to love yourself first, put yourself first, you'll never feel lonely again. It's the most important relationship you need to make time for. We have multiple meetings per day, but we forget to have the most important one, and that's the meeting with ourselves. We're so busy trying to build so many other relationships, but we forget the most important one, a relationship with ourselves. Sometimes we have to be alone to find our worth. When we have that time, that energy, that space, we're able to learn about ourselves quicker, faster, and more effectively. Because the truth is, when we find someone in our loneliness, we often attract emptiness. And the biggest mistake we can make is that we allow our loneliness to drive us back to someone that we no longer belong with. We start hoping and trying to create and engineer and manufacture something as if it was some kind of machine. But the truth is, true love, real love will be organic and natural and flow. Time alone gives you an opportunity to find your worth. Time alone gives you a moment to define your values. If we don't know what we value, it's hard to find someone who can value the same things. Don't be afraid of being alone. Use that time to fuel your passion. Use that time to grow, to become the best version of yourself, and use that time to build up an authentic connection with who you are and where you want to go. And the common mistake is people think being alone makes you lonely. But the truth is, being surrounded by the wrong people can be the loneliest thing in the world.